Good afternoon and welcome to HTV News. I'm Justin White.
And I'm Kelsey Cruz. Our top story comes after a policy change involving residence life. This fall, all Huntington University undergrad students will have to have a roommate in the dorms. Previously, the university allowed students to request a single room, but this wasted more money and resources. The change will also open up more rooms for additional students and visitors. In Wright Hall alone, 13 students have single dorms. HU has decided to increase the fee for a single dorm room to $3,500. Livingston's resident director Kaylee Wilcox said doing this will save on utilities and energy.
We spent dozens of hours painting rooms and things like that over the summer this year, and so having even 10, 15, 20 less rooms to do that with saves us 15, 20, 40 more hours.
Residence assistants must also have a roommate. The university has said they will not force a student to move buildings because of being without a roommate.
The 24-hour study room is now open and ready for students to enter. The room was closed for nearly 5 months, and this week it was just reopened with a new look. Junior Brian Minzy redecorated the lounge after a proposed idea to Senate's think tank to redo it. He was given $700 from Senate and an additional $4,000 from a private donor. Menzie, with the help of friends, finished the room and was excited to see his idea come to life.
It feels like a very kingdom-oriented thing for me. I think that God is constantly in the work of renewing things and restoring things to how they should be. And I think that any time that we participate in taking something old that wasn't so good and making it new and better, I think that's a part of bringing the kingdom.
Students we talked to say they're excited to be able to use the new study room for the full 24 hours again.
We've been covering the Hoosier Grown marketing team since last semester. You may remember they were finalists in the $25,000 agriculture contest put on by the state. Now we can report that they have come out on top. HTV's Blair Caldwell caught up with the team to find out what they're going to do with all that money.
Huntington University's Hoosier Grown campaign all started with a phone call inviting them to join Indiana's agricultural marketing competition. In the beginning, students were hesitant, but they joined.
And I was looking for a way to probably build my resume. And it was flattering that the faculty nominated all of us for the team. So I decided that I'd take it on, and if it didn't come to anything, it didn't come to anything, but I would try my best.
At first, the team thought a win wasn't likely, but soon they realized they did have a chance.
Everyone kept assuring me, maybe this is David and Goliath. Maybe we're the little school and we're gonna get somewhere.
The first sort of full-blown campaign, I thought this is good stuff. So I really did anticipate that when we sent that in, that we would make the finalists.
And make the finalists they did. HU took the prize and beat out 33 other teams.
It's really a culmination of my college career saying, hey, everything you've done at Huntington has bore fruit and will continue to do so.
HU's team of 7 has won $15,000 for their first place finish. The team then gets to decide how to spend that extra $10,000.
We're going to get our student group together. In fact, they've already met to talk about, okay, what do we do with the money? So we'll have a pot of $25,000. Students will sit down and decide, okay, how do we want to divvy that up? And as soon as we receive the money, we'll start cutting checks.
The Hoosier Grown team has said that they want to give some of their money to the advisors as well as possibly pour some back to HU.
I've expressed to Dr. McFerrin and to the team that I hope that HU students get to benefit from this. So yeah, it's still in the works, but we're talking about possibly making a donation to HU.
The team still has not been given the money, but once they get the check, their decision will be finalized. Reporting for HTV, I'm Blair Caldwell.
Now, when you think of vacation, chances are Huntington would not even cross your minds. But the Huntington Visitors Bureau is trying to change this. Their goal is to aid in economic development for the county and raise awareness. The Bureau highlights restaurants, parks, and cultural centers in Roanoke, Warren, Andrews, and Huntington. This year, they wanted to re-strategize their statewide campaign to focus on Northeast Indiana. They say there's so much to enjoy in the area, and people should take advantage of it.
I think a lot of times people think because this is a smaller town that we don't have those great and wonderful things to do, and so they don't look for them. And so I think people automatically turn their car towards Fort Wayne, and they'll go eat there, they'll go
use that as their primary source of entertainment when there's some really cool places even here in town.
Some of his favorite spots to visit are Salamone Reservoir, Joseph Day Quay, and 2E's Winery. The Bureau also promotes Huntington Heritage Days in June as their first big event of the year.
While Huntington wants to promote tourism, this year's campus play brings an unexpected guest to town. This week, Huntington University's theater company will continue its performance of Charleys Aunt. The show is set in Britain in the late 1800s and is a comedy featuring cross-dressing actors in the high-energy performance. Those involved in the show say it's sure to make you laugh.
This show is drop dead funny. You will not go 5 seconds without at least chuckling at something. We are going to throw in as much funny in as possible. Don't miss it.
Charleys Aunt starts at 7:30 p.m. this Thursday through Saturday with a 2 o'clock matinee as well on Saturday. Students can get tickets for $5.
I haven't seen it yet, and I haven't really seen any cross-dressing.
Hey, if it's got cross-dressing, it's sure to be funny.
Well, as long as we're talking about this, let's talk about the weather. Well, on Friday, we're looking at a high of 64 and a low of 39, and it's supposed to be pretty sunny with a little cloudy. Saturday, it's supposed to be the same with a high of 67 and a low of 55. And Sunday, it's looking a little stormy, so get your umbrellas because it's going to be a high of 69 and a low of 46.
I'm just happy it's getting a little bit warmer.
Me too. I'm with you on that.
Well, that's all we have for you in this installment of HTV. Make sure you check out our website, htvnews.net, and follow us on Twitter at HTV News.
As always, thank you for watching HTV News, your source for all your local campus and local news headlines. Have a great day.